My name is Will Eisenberg. I'm your neighbor, a small business owner, proud father of 2-year-old Saoirse, and I'm running to represent Ward 6 on the Quincy City Council. I decided to run after my family's home and the homes of many of our neighbors were devastated in the historic flooding resulting from the March 2018 nor'easter. I vividly remember staring into my basement and seeing it filled to the top stair with seawater. Our neighbors lost cars, treasured possessions, and more. Elderly residents of Squantum were cut off as the causeway became inaccessible. This is all going to happen again. It's only a matter of time. And right now, Ward 6 is not prepared for the next severe weather event. I intend to change that. When elected, I will push immediately for a comprehensive flood mitigation program for our community, clearing culverts, strengthening the seawalls, improving drainage, and purchasing deployable flood barriers to limit the damage of the next hurricane or flood so that Ward 6 is prepared to weather the next storm as best we can. Like many of you, I am also deeply concerned about Boston's proposed reconstruction of the Long Island Bridge. As a public defender, I fight every day on behalf of people who suffer from substance use disorder. I know that Ward 6 stands in solidarity with our neighbors in Boston who are suffering and dying as a result of the opioid crisis. But I also know that taking people and ostracizing them on an island was old-fashioned in the 1980s. The modern best practice is community-based treatment. Keeping people rooted in their support structure in their communities while they receive treatment is the best way to ensure recovery. And Boston has some world-class treatment programs. For a fraction of the cost of rebuilding the Long Island Bridge, Boston could create beds for every person in need of treatment. Not in 5 or 10 years, today. And that's what we should all be working towards. Now, the good news regarding the bridge is that the City of Quincy's lawsuit will ensure no construction takes place in the immediate future. As a lawyer, I can participate in conversations and strategy with the city's legal team regarding the future of the bridge, and as your city councilor, I intend to. Finally, I want to ensure that in the midst of Quincy's construction boom, housing remains affordable and accessible to Quincy families and seniors, many of whom have fallen to homelessness, even as luxury condos and apartments sprout up in Ward 6 and elsewhere. The rise in homelessness of longtime residents is nothing less than a crisis, and the city can and must do more to ensure that residents are not priced out of their own communities. Right now, there's a power imbalance in the city. Developers get their way with no regard for any community concerns. I will put a stop to that. I will make sure that going forward, every stakeholder has a say in the city's redevelopment, from seniors concerned about being priced out of their homes, to working families suffering longer commutes, to tradespeople who deserve an honest day's pay and the right to collectively bargain for their labor. Here's the message I want to leave you with. Ward 6 is ready to stand up and be counted. We are a very politically engaged community. We have the highest voter turnout in the city, and right now we are not leveraging it. I promise you this. I will be the most proactive and engaged city councilor in Quincy. I will reach out to all members of the Ward 6 community, hold regular town halls and meetings so that our ward can work together to meet its challenges. I've been out knocking doors and meeting with you individually for months, listening to you at your kitchen tables while you shared your concerns and learning from you about our community's history, our shared heritage, and the obstacles that we face. Many of you have told me that you are frustrated that we do not have representation on the city council that is working hard to address your urgent issues. I agree, and I am running to make sure that every citizen of Ward 6 has a voice on the city council. I invite anyone who is interested in my campaign to follow us at facebook.com/willforward6. That's facebook.com/willforward6. Thank you.